Special value from our friends at Ecclesi, and oh my gosh, did they deliver. Listen closely as I describe this timepiece, because in every way, what I'm describing to you is not a watch that is less than $200. It just happens to be. And today, even better, it's on 5 easy payments of $39.79. It's J320639, and we've got it in colors. Keep in mind, though, as I show you color choices, we're talking about at least 45 grams of silver in every color choice, but sometimes they come in colors other than silver. And Scott, you said more than 2,500 orders have been placed already today. Take a look at what we've got. This is why we're tuning in today, right? For silver. So of course, we've got it in the straight up sterling silver through and through, 3 beautiful curb link strands. So it's like you're wearing multiple bracelets in one and a watch all put together. Mother of pearl face, mineral crystal glass covers the whole kit and caboodle, and a sterling silver wraparound on those beautiful Roman numerals. Look at that. So there's the silver. You don't need to choose which size. I'll explain. You're getting every size in one. Here it is in the yellow. Same plating as is used on super high-end watches is used here. But there it is in the yellow on 5 easy payments of $39.79. Here is the story. We started the day with 1,800 in our black choice. We have 500 to go. We started with 1,800 and it's 2 hours in the day. Heads up, ladies, if you see the black and you love it, now's the time to dial in. And here on the end is the beautiful, you think it was rose gold through and through. It pairs beautifully with all of your Bronzo Italia pieces. There it is in the rose. 4 choices, same size for all of them. How? I'll take the rose off to show you. Because it comes with 3 links, 2 of which you can remove. So this will take you from 6 1/4 all the way up to 7 1/2. And if you need to, you can pick up additional links, even on QVC.com. You do not have to take this to a jeweler. So I'm going to put this one back on. I want to show you the silver and help you understand why this is such an amazing, true value. The one thing I can't do for you that I wish you could do is feel the weight of this watch. Hopefully you get a sense of it by looking at the drape of all of these fluid curb links on each and every one of those strands. At least 45 grams of silver in every single one of these watches, and already we're busy on our phone lines. So I ask you to please consider automated ordering or QVC.com if you're placing your order today. What I'm gonna do, turn this to the side because I want you to see this too. Do you see how the face curves so beautifully and flows into the triple strands of curb links? I'll show it to you on me in a second, but you'll see that that means it is so comfortable and wears like your favorite and most beautiful bracelets, even the lightest weight ones. Mother of pearl face, mineral crystal glass. There's your dial. This is the only part that's going to be not sterling silver. That's your stainless steel backing. You expect that in all of your high-end watches. Guys, can I get a ruler too? Because I want to measure this face as well. But it's 1 1/4 inch long. And then this is the exciting part. This is the attention to detail. This is what the folks at Ecclesi said. If it's been 3 years since we've had a Today's Special Value, we've got to give everybody something different. Solid sterling silver curb links that are angled in such a way that they flow so fluidly on the wrist, like this. Here's the look. This tank style watch, if you watch me present jewelry and watches at QVC, you already know I am bonkers for. Why? It is classic. It is, pardon the pun, it's timeless, but it is sophisticated and makes a statement. This is not a forgettable watch by any means. It is one to be remembered and one to be worn every single day. This bracelet coming up later in the show, this bracelet at $39 coming up next, I believe, so stay tuned for that because I've got the colors that match back to every single one in the watch. Let's get one more look at our colors, and then I know we'll see it on our lovely ladies who are joining us today. Here it is in the yellow. This is plated, by the way, in something that's called an IP plating, ionic plating. The same plating process that is done on stainless steel watches, those being the ones that are often very, very, very expensive, high-end designers. Think of the ones that you already know. They use the same process. The color that you see is the color that will forever be. There it is in the black. I probably shouldn't call this. I'm not supposed to forecast and foretell, but truly, this is not going to make it at the end of the day. So keep that in mind. Here it is in the rose. Same plating process in all 3 of these color choices, and it comes with a beautiful gift box as well. 5-year warranty, moisture resistant, from a company that has been with us here at QVC for over 20 years and has become really our trusted name when it comes to timepieces. When you consider the fact that we are doing this in a solid precious metal for less than $200, forget about the easy pay for a second because I tend to get distracted by that. But the fact that you get this in all sterling silver for $198.96 in a classic design that is going to pair beautifully with any of the bracelets, every single one that you already own, whether it is a $5,000 diamond tennis bracelet or a $39 silver bracelet like the one I've got coming up next. Every time you wear this watch, it makes that bracelet look like $1 million. And every bracelet next to it enhances and complements the already set of bracelets that you're wearing in the watch. Because truly, this is now a built-in layered look that just happens to tell time. That's why, to me, this is so exciting. We took everything that we're doing on the day today, sterling silver, over 24 hours of it. How can we pack everything that this day represents into one piece? Fine jewelry, hot trends, quality, silver, 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 silver. All of that is represented in this watch. It just happens to be less than $40 a month. And you've got 30 days to fall in love with it or return it. But I'm going to go one step further. If you don't fall in love with it in the first day, then return it. Because truly, the first time you put it on, you feel the fluidity of it, you see the boldness of it, you feel the weight of those 45 grams of silver, you'll know this was a huge deal. And the reason why we call it the best find of the day. 2,600 have been ordered today. Let's take one more look at our color choices. We'll start by showing you the silver. It was popular at midnight. It's popular again. Not surprising. It's the theme of the day. So there it is in the silver. As we pan over, we'll take a look at your color choices. There it is in the rose. Oh my gosh, you guys do not wait on the black. 400 now to go around. Out of the 1,800 that we started with. That just makes me chuckle. 2 hours into the day. And there it is in the yellow. And your shipping and handling is $3. All right, lock in easy pay. That way, you can shop the rest of the day too, because I got a lot more for you in the next 2 hours. We're still busy on our phone lines though. So my favorite way to shop is actually the way you're gonna see right now, QVC.com. As soon as you're there, all you gotta do is click the big, beautiful picture that you see on the homepage. That's the today's special value. It'll take you right to your color choices. Let us know if you wanna do the easy pay. You're in, you're out, and you're back to hanging out with me. Oh, okay. I've been warned. I've only got 2 minutes to show you this next item. And it's kind of bittersweet too, because it pairs so beautifully with the today's special value. And I will tell you this, earlier, when I came in about a couple hours ago, Sandra Bennett and Carolyn Gracie, they were both in the host lounge, kind of chit-chatting, hanging out after their shift. They grabbed this out of my tray and they said, oh, I love it. It's probably really expensive, right? I said, it's less than $40. They're like, what? Because look at everything you're getting. Okay, this is plain and simple, a solid silver bangle, but I'll show you one twist, and that's a pun, you'll see why, about this bangle that makes it different than anything you've ever seen before. It comes in your color choices, including a bonus, even that we didn't have in the today's special value. Small, average, and large, same price across the board. Here's the silver. Then we've got it for you in the black. So you picked up the black and the today's special value. That's going to look beautiful with that. The few of you remaining that are going to get your hands on that color choice. There it is in the rose. You picked up the rose and the today's special value. There's your duo. Gorgeous. We've got it in the yellow. You guys, this is $39. And then, bonus, we've got it for you in chocolate. All right, so, and don't be afraid to mix and match the colors regardless of if you're wearing it with the today's special value or not. Okay, double figure eight safety closure here, which I love, love, forever love in a bangle because it means you don't necessarily have to go a size up in order to get it over your hand. Have you ever had that problem with a bangle that isn't hinged? This one, however, is not hinged. So what you're gonna do, and boy, oh boy, is that figure eight safety closure really, really, really strong. Let me get it close to me. I'll do it on another one. Because I don't want to break my nails on live television. I just really don't. Okay. So you're going to snap those open. Tongue and groove here. Get that open, and guess what? Not only can you put this on your wrist this way, you can put it on your wrist this way. It's a flex bangle. Don't ask me how this is accomplished in silver without it kinking or bending, but you could do this all day long. And it will always come right back to what it once was. Snap it back in, put the figure eight closures back over, and you are good to go. And it's going to go beautifully with your watch, of course, but guess what? It goes beautifully with another. It goes beautifully with another color. And like I've done with my watch, it goes beautifully with other bracelets that you're wearing as well. It's a wardrobe builder, whether you're building it with a watch or with another bracelet, and you know I got lots of bracelets in the show and on the day as well. But I know you've got several in your own collection. And it's lightweight too, even though it's a bold look. In fact, it's 1/4 of an inch from side to side, but it doesn't look like it, right? And so here's the clean and simple pairing. Really what you're about to see is how it was intended to be. Like this particular bangle was purchased specifically to pair with the watch, so we might as well show it to you like that. But with something as classic as this, it doesn't matter. At the end of our event, every sale price that you see is going to go up, and that's on March 1st. But this has been very popular already. I think this is our second or third presentation of it already, and more than 3,000 have been ordered today. It feels like I should be doing the show at 2 p.m. telling you these numbers, but it's 2:11 in the morning. And with that being that popular at less than $40, no wonder it is. But really, let's not forget, $40 is a costume jewelry price. This is solid silver, and I love that flex action. Isn't that really cool? So you can order your true size. J320149 is your item number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Chocolate is the bonus. Okay, lots more to come in the show. In about 5 minutes, we're gonna have one of my 2 picks of the show. It's the wheat necklace. I'm wearing it right now in the silver, but we've got available for you in the rose and the yellow as well. In 18-inch and 20-inch, both of them on 3 easy payments. Your choice, $43 or $46. And we'll explain that wheat style. It's very unique, very different from what you expect in a wheat. Also to come, and it's a hot pick today. I saw Antonella present this. I'm even more in love with it now. This is the reversible Omega. So every necklace that you see is actually silver, and on one side, it's all sterling silver. But when you flip it, it can be either yellow, black, rose, or chocolate. It's 2 necklaces in one. And I've got 16-inch, 18-inch, and 20-inch there. Okay. I don't care, if you're not looking at the TV right now, you gotta take a look. If you're falling asleep, wake up. This is important. This ring is $39.80. Write this down, 319880. Why? Because we took $30 off of the QVC price on this ring, took it down to that price that you see, then we did it on Buy More and Save. So the second, third, and fourth that you pick up is $35.80. It's a set of 3 all bound together in one. Isn't that so super cool? It's less than $40. Okay, you guys, I heard Antonella say it too, so I'm the broken record here, but these days are some of my favorites at QVC. I love presenting jewelry. I love presenting them to you, because I know you're excited too. Look at that, ooh. The only difficulty though is that when I see things like that sparkle that you see on your screen, it's hard for me to focus. So I apologize if I get a little bit distracted. Your sale price on these earrings, $59.92. They are brand new today. This is your first look today. And these are ultra fine. And that's not just a swanky term that we give to the silver, although I really like it. It means something in particular. And what it means is that, every time we say sterling silver, we're talking about 92.5% pure silver. That's what sterling means. Ultra fine is 95% silver. So what? Well, it means it has this whiteness, this brightness, this iciness, this cleanliness. But what you may think, therefore, would turn it into something that would tarnish is in fact tarnish resistant. It's this super cool alloy cocktail mixture. And ultrafine, I will tell you, is one of my favorite alloys of any sort that we have here at QVC, because it means what you're picking up right now that looks like this is going to look like this a month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, and about the most maintenance you'll ever have to do is grab a polishing cloth and just get your fingerprints off of it, because it's not going to tarnish. It's nickel free as well. So if you have nickel sensitivities, you don't have to worry about that. It's almost hard to believe though that these earrings are 1 1/8 of an inch long. In fact, it reminds me of that bangle that we just presented that was only 1/4 of an inch wide. It doesn't look like it because it has the width to it. But these are electroformed. So there's a silicone core that's put in there at first to give it that width and boldness, but it doesn't add the weight. If those were solid, I don't know of a human that would be willing to wear that, because they would drag your ear down. They'd be so painful, and they'd be expensive too, right? But instead, because it's hollow, you get this lighter weight feel, big, bold look, the same look you would get if it were solid, and it's less than $60. And to me, the ultrafine is just a big bonus. It's also Italian made. So I want to call that out because, you know, typically when we talk about Italian jewelry, and I'm going to take one of mine out to show you, there's always kind of like a really cool design or fashion element to it, right? Very cutting edge. The design element here, apart from that boldness, is also twofold. It's angled towards the center of the hoop, and I want to show that to you. So that means you get this angling right here, and the light is going to reflect off at an angle. But the other thing I want to call out for you is where that post, and pardon my fingerprints because I got all kind of argan oil on my fingers. You see where it comes down into the earring? It's embedded within the earring. So that way when you're wearing it, all you see is earring. All you see is silver. And you don't see that snap bar closure. It's a little thing that is a big thing because it turns it into the look of a huggy hoop, but you still get the width and the boldness and the size. And this is going to be one of your everyday pieces. Don't be afraid of the width and the look on this, because hopefully you saw it on myself, you saw it on the ladies as well, and you go, oh, you know what? It's actually quite wearable. And at less than $60, even if it is a little bit bigger than what you're used to, it's worth the roll of the dice, right? In fact, I can feel it swinging back and forth. So you still get that swing. That'll help you understand how light it is. And we've never seen this before. In fact, I've got 11 brand new pieces in our 2 hours, which is kind of rare in the middle of the night. So that's really exciting stuff too. I think it's an alluring look. It's elevated, it's bold, but guess what? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it's still gonna make perfect sense. There's nothing too cutting edge about it, but it's still bold and unexpected. J320430, more than 100 of you have dialed in so far for it. Stay on the lines for that, because with a retail value of $105, $59 is so much better, right? Okie dokie. Ooh, okay. So this one has been the wrist grabber for me all morning, because every time I've walked around and talked to somebody, they go, is that in your show? Is that in your show? This is this Vicenza silver, so back to Italy here. The bar ring cuff bracelet, the bar ring or cuff bracelet. So you have your choice of the cuff or the ring. 4 easy payments, and they're all diamond cut, so it's look like it's embedded with stones. It's gorgeous. J320131. Steve, I'm gonna hand this to you for this. A little crowded. All right. I have 2 picks in these 2 hours. This is the first. We're actually going to show you both of them pretty early, so I hope you'll stick around for that. I cheated a little bit and I wore these on air a couple of days ago, just kind of like tantalize and show everybody. This is the wheat necklace. Sterling silver through and through. It's the case with just about everything in the show, everything on the day. But this is actually your first look. It's brand new today. Color choices we have for you. We also have size choices as well, 18-inch and 20-inch. So I'll take you through. This to me, kind of hearkening back to the Today's Special Value when I said, really represents what the day is all about, because it's about silver, right? But it's also about lots of silver and silver done right, the way our QVC customer expects. Noticeable, fresh, unexpected. This is a wheat necklace, but when I think wheat, I think very, almost like flattened out, compressed, right? To give a very sleek look. We love that too. But this is expanded. So it's almost like tubular in its presentation. Here's the 18-inch. The 18-inch is gonna be 3 easy payments of $43. And what you're looking at, obviously, is a sterling silver choice. It's also available in the 20-inch. That one's on 3 easy payments of $46.33. So we're always gonna have the silver, right? Down here though, 14 karat gold plated, and the price is the same. So if you choose, you can go with the yellow. Wow, you guys, if we were doing a gold day, can you imagine how much that would be? And then here it is in the rose. It's very, very fluid because of its assembly. I'm gonna pull one out to show you. And we've got the bracelets as well, which you'll also get a look at. So here's that wheat design. It's really, really cool. So when you think about a stalk of wheat, right, it's very, you know, almost herringbone style. One portion flows into the next. That's exactly what this mimics, only this is 3-dimensional. So it's kind of like puffed out, but that's all silver there. And look at this, you have this trio of sweeping, swirling bands of sterling silver that braid underneath a textured trio. So you get this luster in one, and you get a gleam and a glisten and a reflection in the next, and just the subtlest hint of the color behind the necklace, right? So it's very airy, but not so open that you miss out on the sterling silver presence. So you can see I'm wearing it here too. And it's funny because when you look at it on the form, you think, boy, that's a lot of silver, that's a lot of look. When you're wearing it, it isn't necessarily overwhelming. Like this simply becomes something, I'm almost tempted to layer something else with it, right? It's one of those great palettes for something else, but on its own as well, there's so much detail and so much silver and fluidity. Like when I pick it up, do you see the drape? Can you get a sense of that? It feels good too. And look at the thickness of it. Everything about this really makes you think that it would be so much more than what it actually is. But when you consider that this is $129 or $139, to me, it's one of the better finds of the day. Because like I said, it represents what the day is all about. Lots of silver, lots of value, a lot of look. If you've been watching us for I think this is the 27th annual. If you've been watching us for this long, you feel like you've seen it all. It's amazing to me how much our buyers are able to come up with looks that haven't been seen before, but don't look like they will be expired next year. In other words, like you won't look at this next year and go, that was kind of a good idea at the time, but I don't really feel comfortable wearing that right now. This is classic. And oh my gosh, when I see it on Anne and just how much of a pop that is against the neckline. And that will happen whether she's wearing the silver, the gold, or the rose. And whether she's got a lighter skin tone, a deeper skin tone, that's what makes this such an essential buy, I feel. This will be one that you grab day in and day out and go, gosh, you know what? It's maybe hanging right now next to a necklace that I paid 3 times as much for, but I've worn this more. And when we come back to me, I'm going to show you how it all comes together too, because this does have a lobster claw clasp that really is oversized. And those of you shopping today, you're jewelry aficionados, you're looking for these details, as I do, because it really is quite frustrating, truly, to find something that you really love, and then the clasp is this big. And you got to put your glasses on or ask for some help, right? Take a look at this. And it's circular. It has like it's a beautiful marriage of like a spring ring and a lobster claw all rolled into one. I love these end caps, bring it all together, and this is what it's all about. Gorgeous. Let's get a closer look at your color choices one more time, and I'm also going to give you the information on your bracelets. So here it is in the yellow, 14 karat gold plated all the way around. So all you will ever touch, feel, wear, enjoy, 14 karat yellow gold. Here is your 14 karat rose. Isn't it great that they're all the same prices as well? 18 inch and 20 inch. And so choose the one that you typically like, but remember, you've got a bolder look here. And so you even have the ability to put your pendants or your enhancers on there if you choose. Bracelet is available as well, 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and 8 inch. Same color choices, $54, $58, and $63. And you're going to get the item number information about that in just a second. All right. And as promised, there it is. Brand new today as well. Same color choices. If you want to just do the bracelet or add it in with the necklace, you've got that option, J320351. We've got, I believe, 3 hot picks in our 2 hours in the middle of the night. This is good stuff, you guys. This is the first hot pick. Let's take a look. All right, so Affinity Diamonds are making a couple of visits throughout the day. One in our show today. And what you're looking at is brand new today. Close to 1,000 have already been ordered. And this is kind of like the next incarnation, next level of a ring that we started presenting to you a couple of years ago in Affinity in colors of diamonds. I don't think even the buyers here at QVC could have predicted how popular the colored diamond rings would be here at QVC. And since then, the demand has been immense. Peyton and I just had a show. We presented several rings to you, of which tens of thousands have been ordered. This one, you've never seen before. This one, is on 6 easy payments of $23.16. These are diamonds. And we'll talk about the colors of diamonds too, because these are not painted over. They're not covered in any way. The color you see is the color the diamond is, and I'll explain how that happens. Here it is in the green diamonds. They exist, and here at QVC they're affordable. Highest easy pay that we got. Sizes 5 through 11 are available for now. Here it is in the yellow, canary diamond yellow, glistening, gleaming. And all the prongs, by the way, in that yellow are yellow rhodium plated. So all you see, I mean, from afar, it looks like a huge yellow diamond. Okay, now this is the one that I'm wearing. This is the blue. Of the colors of diamonds, blue has a tendency to often be the most popular, and that is an intense blue. Our friend Peyton Kelly, graduate gemologist, I've talked to him before and I've said, can you tell me of a stone that mimics this color? Can't do it. It's only here. There's the red diamond. One of my personal preferences, garnet is my birthstone, but even the richest, most intense garnet does not have this red, nor will it have this fire. Let's take out the blue, and I'll show you the details on this ring, because what you're getting is 1/3 of a carat of diamonds, but they're not all even packed into, it's hard to believe that's 1/3 of a carat, right? As many are pave set into the center of this ring, they actually, and this is the difference from the other rings that we presented to you before in colors of diamond, that's 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. Huh. The difference is that you're also getting the diamonds on the left and on the right in half circles, and all of it is richly rope textured all the way around. This first layer, though, of border around the color is diamond cut so that it mimics actual white diamonds around the border of those colors. Look at the sparkle on that. I'll give you the whole tour here. Open work shank, so you have this like sort of semi-infinity link here on the left and on the right of the ring. And look at that scroll work on the gallery and the under gallery. It is fully finished off. It is gorgeous. Here's the story on the colors of diamonds. Every time you see a blue or a red or a yellow or a green, those are true colored diamonds. They don't start out that way. These are diamonds that if left under the ground, tens of thousands of feet below the surface of the earth, would eventually turn into, due to the heat and pressure, yellow diamonds, or green diamonds, or red diamonds, or blue. But we don't have the time or the patience for that, so we accelerate that process. So if you wear this ring for decades, it will never be anything but the color that you see, because that is the color that the diamond is. But somehow, and this is where my knowledge leaves you, somehow we can do it and keep the price less than $140. I don't know how we do that. And I've asked, and somebody out there knows better than I do. But ultimately, to me, it doesn't matter, because I get to enjoy a beautiful diamond ring. And if you choose, you can lock in the easy pay of $23.16, which I'm sure is part of the reason why I think more than 1,000 of these have been ordered already. But really, I think the bigger reason is because of the look. Oh my gosh, if you wear the blue with the blue dress, or the red with the red dress, or the green with the, you get where I'm going with this, right? But you do not have to match with this. These are diamonds, right? So they go with anything. Whatever you're wearing merely complements the look. And what a look. It's couture. It's elevated, but it's not haughty. It's not snobby. It's simply impactful, right? And elevated. And so when you combine all that together, know that you're wearing true diamonds, know that they're set in precious metal, know that you've got a 30-day guarantee to back it up here at QVC, well then no wonder it's been so popular. And it's one of the very many brand new today items here at QVC, but one of few from Affinity, as we're sprinkling in those diamonds all throughout the day. More than 1,100 now have been ordered, 300 in this show. So here's your opportunity to lock in your size. And because it's a hot pick, you know we're gonna see it again a couple of times later in the day. So I always like to say, when you tune in at this hour, or if you're tuning in a little bit later with our friend Rachel Bosing as well, it's like your own little secret club and party, and you get your first pick. And then after everybody else wakes up, it's like the feast is on, right? So it's a treat for you that you're tuning in at this hour, and you can really select the ones that you want, right? But with it being this popular, I don't know if you want to wait. So we've got a few seconds remaining. I'm going to take you through your color choices one more time, because I know I get a lot of love to that blue because I really, really like it. Can you tell? There it is in the blue. Here's the yellow. Oh my God! Look at the sparkle. See what I mean? It's hard for me to talk. At least you get to just watch the sparkle. Lucky you. Here it is in the red. Oh my gosh, even rubies don't sparkle like that because they're not diamonds. And then there it is in the green. It's J320642. The only Affinity ring that we've got in our show. We've got earrings and a pendant to match, which you'll see in just a second. Okay, also brand new today, we've got the pendant and chain. You're gonna get the chain as well. This is $116. It's J320716. Same color choices that harken back to the rings. Also available, all the drop earrings. And notice in all of these, you're seeing the same motif in the ring. It's like we just took the center portion out, turned it into a different piece. Oh my gosh, those are glorious. $124.12 is your sale price there. Hey, let's just keep a good thing going, huh? Hot pick, followed up with another hot pick. All right, we've got the reversible Omega. We gave you the information about this briefly. Know that what you are looking at are substantial gram weights in silver. I'm gonna let you know what those gram weights are. But you're looking at going, that's not silver, Jen, because that looks like gold to me. Well, it is, but it isn't. Because what you're looking at on your screen is 18 karat yellow gold that is layered on top of silver, but only on one side. So the one thing that Anne can't do is wear two necklaces at once and one go at the same length, because then they cover each other up. But if she took that off and flipped it over, all you would see is icy clean, beautiful, Italian crafted sterling silver. I'll do it live for you. But know that the necklaces are on 5 easy payments, and you have your choices of length: 16-inch, 18-inch, and 20-inch. I'll break them down for you and let you know the gram weights, and also let you know about each and every color. We'll flip them over, we'll have a lot of fun. All sale prices that we mentioned go up at the end of the sale. So anytime you see those blue letters and blue prices, it's time to pounce if you see something that you love. So what you're looking at here are all 3 length choices in the yellow option, and that's 18 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. Here's the wow. And when you flip it over, now you are wearing a sterling silver necklace. And when you wear it, and I'm glad you're about to see this shot, where do you see the yellow peeking out from underneath the silver? Keep trying. You won't see it. It is impossible. It is seamless, even though it's seamed, all right? So 16-inch, 18-inch, and 20-inch, your gram weights, 15 grams, 16.5 grams, and 18 grams, all on 5 easy payments. And even if you go with the 20-inch, your easy pay is $23.80. Okay, here are the other color choices, and this is where I get excited. We've got black and anything. That's a heads up for you. That's a warning sign, because black has been on fire, both here at QVC, but also because our QVC customers know a good thing when they see it. It's been on fire everywhere. And by that, I mean Vicenza fairs, Tucson fairs, all of like where everybody goes to see what's new and fresh in jewelry. All right, so that's going to be black rhodium layered over that sterling silver. Here it is in the chocolate. And the chocolate and the rose gold are going to flip over to sterling as well. But when you wear it, you cannot tell the difference until you flip it over. Here's what I want to call out for you. This is not what Omegas used to do. And by that I mean drape like silk, feel like silk, do not kink. Unlike the Omegas of old, you probably still have one, right? That at some point bent because maybe you put a pendant on it that was too heavy, or you didn't hang it up delicately right away. This doesn't do that. These links are locked together so seamlessly and beautifully that it feels like liquid. And it lays and drapes so beautifully on the neckline. And that's part of the reason why we did this in so many different lengths, so that you could make sure you get the one that's going to just puddle and feel beautiful against your skin. But isn't it funny? Like you can see, here's that shot right there, where you see both colors, but even as I'm turning it, you can't see where one stops and the next begins. And that to me is the wow. You're getting 2 necklaces in one. And wide enough and strong enough, even though it is so fluid, that if you wanted to, you could put one of your bigger enhancers or pendants on it, as long as the bail is large enough to get onto the necklace itself. All comes together with a lobster claw clasp. And it's gonna be about 1/4 of an inch from top to bottom, and a lot of silver. That's the beautiful bonus. Less than $20 is your easy pay to get the 16-inch home. If you want the 18-inch, your easy pay is $21.80. And if you're doing the 20-inch, your easy pay is $23.80. You're gonna see it one more time on Anne. And when you do, pay attention, if you wouldn't mind, to right around where the collarbone is. So funny, I turned around to look. Looking at we're in different rooms this time. I turn around to find my model. I go, where's my model? She's in a completely different room. Look at the collarbone area. Do you see how it just kind of flows over it? I hope there you're seeing just how comfortable it's going to be. All too brief, but I'm glad we snuck it in. It's a hot pick today. It is brand new today, and it's J320132. Yellow, black, chocolate, and rose. All right. Still to come in our show, we have a couple of items in our show that you will only see once today, even though we're looking at 24 hours of programming. This is one of them. We get one look and one look only. Less than $60 for the bold ribbed hoop earrings by Silver Style. J320573. I'm gonna have to pop those on. Here's the cuff everybody's asking about. It's already very popular. And when I say everybody, I don't even mean like you at home. Everybody in this building will not stop asking about it. And that's a good thing. I love it when give them something to talk about. It's the diamond cut bracelet or ring. The ring is on an easy pay of $11. And if you want the cuff, well, hey, $22.25. And you can bend it and shape it to your wrist. Okay, I'm gonna call it. And I have a pretty good history of calling it right. I wonder if I could fit all of these on here. Let's find out. Okay, by calling it, I mean this is gonna be popular. This is a stacked ring. I'm gonna hold it. See if we can pull this off, because I want you to see all of them at one go. It's a stack ring that's $39.80. It is on a buy more and save of $4. We took $30 off of the price, off of the QVC price of this ring, to make it less than $40, and that's the first one that you pick up. Everyone after that becomes $35.80. It was just reduced. It will not be reordered. It is my second pick of the show. And I always like to tell you, when you see my pick of the show, it means it's not just something that I love. It means it's something that I love and I know is a great buy because I'm shopping too. I'll just go ahead and take these all off and show you your color choices, because these are too wide to all put on one. Here it is in the rose. That's 14 karat rose gold over silver. 3 rings in one of which has hand-set crystals. Sizes 5 through 10. Here it is in the yellow. 14 karat yellow gold over silver. This is one of the best buys of the 2 hours at less than $40. We've got it for you in the black. And then, what did I say? Anytime you see anything in black, case in point, the black watch that has been so popular, and it's going to be the first one to go. Look at this together. That's $1 million. That's so swanky. Okay, there it is in the black. And then you tuned in for silver today. We've got it in the silver. Here it is on me, because I want you to see, because I know you're looking at it and you're going, I don't know, Jen, that's kind of wide. Comfy. Only the difference is these aren't all stacked together. Literally, they're bound together with a solid band of silver underneath, but it's still open. It's still breathable. And if you have tried stacking rings before and you go, it's covering too much, I feel like it's choking my finger. Not this. In fact, the whole look is just over a ½ inch from top to bottom, which is actually thinner than a lot of the rings that we sell that are solid from top to bottom. And this look is less than $40. This absolutely blows my mind. And that is all precious metal, silver, and crystals. And those crystals are going to go all the way down each side of the ring, and the only place it's going to stop is where your fingers meet so you don't feel the stones. But they're hand set, absolutely gorgeous and comfortable and very, very securely fitted to the finger. Order your true size here, because I tried these on myself and I know while it's wider you may be tempted to go up a size. Don't do that, because it's going to fit just like any other ring. In fact, I would argue in many cases better. And the bands aren't flopping around or sliding back and forth, or one's a little bit larger than the next, so you're not quite sure, do I stack this one here, do I put another one underneath? I know, because I do this myself. And that's why I really, really love this ring, because that stack look is there for you. We're also incorporating the whole positive negative space. My diamond cuff bracelet is a perfect example of that. This positive negative space, leaving it open, has been not even like a recent trend, it's been a landslide in jewelry. Much to the surprise of a lot of designers, because it used to be leaving open space was a bad thing, right? More is more. Well, here you're getting more, but you're leaving the breathability and the airiness of the piece. And the one thing you're not getting is a $40 look. You're getting a $40 price tag, yes, but it looks like so much more than that. And if you're not familiar with how buy more and save works, here's how it works. You pick up the first, you fall in love with it, you go, you know what, Jen's really, she's talking me into that black. I want to give that black a try. But I'm a gold gal, typically. The black would just kind of be for fun. Okay, so you pick up the black, and that one's $39.80. You go with your go-to, and that second one becomes $35.80. And at one point, this ring was $69.75. That's the original QVC price. And we took $30 off, gave it to you at the sale price. At the end of the sale, the price goes up. It will not be reordered. And so to lock in that buy more and save on that great price, you place your order today. It's J31, excuse me, 9880. I'm sorry, guys, can I get some water? Thanks. Sorry. It's so dry in these studios. And we've got all 4 color choices. So if you picked up any of the colored bangles in the show or any of the watches in the show, I love that we did this. We gave you the ability to build your wardrobe in less than 25 hours. And shipping and handling is only $3. But lock in the buy more and save in the sale price while you can, J319880. All right, so this is coming up towards the end of our 2 hours together. It's from Vicenza Silver. Anytime you see the word Vicenza, that means made in Italy. I'm wearing it with our Today's Special Value watch right now. It's your choice of the Rollo Link bracelet or necklace. Oh my God, okay, I think I forgot that this was on 6 easy payments. $11.50 for the bracelet, and then multiple lengths on the necklace, so I'll take you through all the easy pay and the color choices. Yes, we have black. Well, there's a big day coming up, I think in just 3 or 4 days. Fashion's Night In. It's something new that we're starting here at QVC on Monday. You check it out and I'll be right back. We still have over an hour to go, you and I, and lots of pretty sparklies.
Fashion's Night In is all about style from different points of view.
We are putting looks together that reflect our own unique personalities.
We're sharing what we think looks good and why. We're going to help you define and refine your personal style.
It's 5 hours of looks, laughs, and loves.
Fashion's Night In premieres Monday.
It's finally here, Big Bonanza Silver Sale. The latest looks, new designs, and hot colors. All the styles you love and all on sale. QVC's only silver sale until October. Big Bonanza Silver Sale, all day today on QVC.
So I get my schedule a couple of months out, and I go through and I look at what all the shows are, and when I see silver or gold or diamonds, I circle it. I love doing jewelry. And I hope you enjoy watching it throughout the day. All of our friends are here, and we're going to be actually a little something different today, because it isn't just straight up Big Bonanza all day long. We've actually changed up the hours a little bit, so you'll see like Orpaz throughout the day, you know, different designers really kind of specializing for you. It'll be a lot of fun. But we're going to turn our attention now to, I know we're calling this the Status Link bracelet, but if you don't mind, I'm going to rename this because I see infinity links everywhere. And that is one of my favorite motifs in jewelry. I have a gold infinity link necklace that you can see me in almost any day that I'm not doing a jewelry show wearing something else. This is brand new today. It is sale price. We get one presentation on it today. It's right now. It's only a few minutes long, so let's go through our choices. Here it is. When you see silver from Vicenza that is in colors, that means gold is over it, 18K. So here's the yellow gold over sterling silver, small, average, and large. I'm sorry, 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and 8 inch to be exact. We're very limited though in the 8 inch in all choices, even though we're just getting started. We do of course have it for you in the traditional silver, and then we have it for you in rose gold over silver. And they're all sale priced, 7 grams in the smallest, 7.9 in the 7 1/4, and 8.5 grams in the large. Do you see what I mean when I say infinity links? I mean, they don't actually, the infinity link doesn't fuse at the center because it has to fit the next link within it. But I see why they call it a status link. I mean, status is such a generic term, but really what it means is statement and really the look of being something expensive. But this is both a tubing but also squared off. So do you see as I move it, you get these flashes of light from every angle, and because they're at opposite angles, it's always going to flash. You get more surface area in this link. So it does indeed make that bold statement. Let me show you how it's all gonna come together here too. Lobster claw, and boy, look at the size of that. Wow, I mean, that actually mimics the size of the links themselves, if not a little bit bigger. And we love that because it means it's easy for us to put on ourselves. And even if you want to kind of go a little bit bigger than you traditionally do, I know that we have the soldered on link here at the end, but you could put it on any of these other links too. And it's just a classic, right? And I love that this is really going to be, I'm not wearing it right now, but I want to drape it over my wrist. This is going to be one of those buildables. Think of the Today's Special Value as your palette for any of the bracelets that you're picking up in the show. Because as beautiful as it is, it's going to pick up on and play beautifully with any of the other bracelets that you're picking. That is a look. That's a money look, right? And I love to play that game, and you look at something like this and you go, all right, if I added all that up, like really how much would that cost? Like what does that look like? I tell you, that watch does not look like a $200 watch. And this bracelet does not look like a $50 or $60 bracelet. It looks like so much more. And such a simple take or twist on any link, oval, Rolo, what we think of as status, when you kind of pinch it in the middle and turn it into that semi-infinity link, really transforms the look, doesn't it? And I feel like by doing so, that's how you really nail the whole point of the day. And the point of the day being, get the silver, yes, that's why you tune in. But get silver that's not like anything else that you own. That's why people are tuning in to QVC on our jewelry event days. Oh, hey, guess what? That ring as well that you see on Ann in the yellow, that's the one that matches back to the diamond cut. Oh, it's coming up next. All right, you guys, sit down, put your seatbelts on, grab a glass of water, because this is going to be a lot of fun, that next presentation. But I hadn't seen those two together, and I really, really like the look. All right, if you want the 8-inch, we have fewer than a dozen remaining in the rose, 1 dozen in the silver, 2 dozen in the yellow, and we just introduced this to you 4 minutes ago. And that was the only presentation today. All right, it is coming up in about 13 minutes. 2,800 orders have been placed on the Today's Special Value. This is the best find of the whole day. It's been over 3 years since Ecclesi has had a Today's Special Value, and boy, it's been worth the wait, because look at this, 45 grams of silver and a beautiful timepiece on 5 easy payments of less than $40. Just a few minutes to wait. The black, by the way, we started with 1,800 of those. Fewer than 400 remain. Oh my gosh, you guys, I may not make it until the later morning. It's morning now. Okay, here's a story on this cuff. Sometimes you can tell before you even come into a show if something's going to be popular. The way that I tell is just by walking around the building. And I'm like, what do you like? What do you like? I didn't have to even do this and ask people what they like. As soon as I start talking, Jen, your cuff, is that in the show? How much is the cuff? What? Here's the cuff. We've shown it to you a couple of times, just kind of like a little preview. It's already been popular. It is brand new today. I have a ring as well. So I'll break down all your choices because you got lots of them, but the good news is I actually have more than 3 minutes to talk about it. That's a refreshing change. We'll start right up here because this one shows you all your size choices. And I'll break them down for you because we've got Easy Pay. So the Easy Pay on the bracelet is $22.25. That's across the board, whether you're doing small, average, or large. If you're a little bit like, sometimes I wear a small, but sometimes I wear an average, go with the smaller. And I'll show you why. You can adjust this, all right? There it is in the silver. Oh my gosh, we've got black too, you guys. I'm gonna jump the gun here. We've got it in black. Be still, my heart. Here it is in the rose. And this is Vicenza silver, so that's that 18 karat gold layered over the silver, and then we've got it for you in the yellow gold. Hey, what's the gemstone on there? There is no gemstone. It's diamond cut. That is why this sparkles like this. That is why it does this on the wrist. This is the Italian difference. And oh, by the way, this really edgy, cool, asymmetrical open work design that's all gonna come together, open like this, so you can adjust it, stretch it as needed. It's $89. Okay, here it is in the ring. The ring is on an Easy Pay of $11 and change. This is why I love the day. And it's brand new today. This is your very first look. Same color choices. Check it out. Oh my gosh, look at the sparkle on that. Silver's not supposed to do that. Gold's not supposed to do that. But it does when the Italians get a hold of it. And boy, do you love it in the colors as well. $44 for the ring. If you want to do Easy Pay, that means your commitment is $11. Okay, so I'm gonna take the cuff off and show you, we'll give you a measure too. First of all, actually I'm gonna break the rules. Look at it from the side because it is such an airy design. I want you to know and understand there's a lot of silver there. Look how thick that is. So much so that it really doesn't look at first blush like it would bend. Like that looks like, I don't know if that's gonna go anywhere. Don't go crazy with it. I don't want you to widen it so super out. But you've got flexibility there. So if you need to open this up a little bit to get it over your wrist and then kind of secure it back down, to me that is a huge selling point because I have a smaller wrist, and if I get the size right, sometimes it still turns just because of the width of it. It hasn't happened here. This is about 1 1/4 inch, right, from top to bottom. And the wow is in 2 different places. The diamond cutting, which also will show you how much silver is there because you have to have enough silver to cut into it, right, to give it that texture. But look at this. Could have easily taken this center bar and raised it up into the middle, right? I don't know. I wouldn't say it's boring, but I would say it's kind of expected, right? This is unexpected, and it is such a little thing that makes a big difference. This is, you know what? There's that word again. This is status, but it has nothing to do with a link. It has everything to do with the look. All right, that's enough of the silver because I've been giving that way too much love. Let's have fun with the colors. Look at the black. So you've got on one wrist maybe this, and you've got on this wrist this. I'm sorry, you look like you need a private jet, in my opinion, right? Or off to the side going, All right, so here it is in the rose. Let's say you did that with the rose. There we go. That's coming up in just a couple of minutes. And then we've got the yellow, and then I'll show you the ring, then we'll see it on the lace. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Are we doing Destination Gold today? No. But we are presenting gold to you. That's gorgeous. And then don't forget about the ring. And I'm going to pop the ring on too, because that's a gorgeous little open work action happening there. Okay, so here it is in the silver on me. Let's say you don't want to do the cuff. It's fine. But you love the look, or maybe you loved it in that crystal that we just had, right? Very close to the same price point, but here you get a different look. You get sparkle and shine and comfort and ease because it's that super, super open design. But it's barred on either side, so it's not going to bend or crush on one side. That's the beautiful thing. It's not just about how it's going to look when you open up the box and you pull it out. You want to love it then. But this is meant to be worn. That's the difference. And that is also the surprise when you look at a price like this. Because for it to be $89 or $44, and that wearable, comfortable, innovative, beautiful, substantial, and engineered brilliantly, well, then you know you have a good buy. J320131 is your item number. That's going to be for whether you're picking up the ring or the bracelet. I highly recommend this being brand new today and one of your first looks, that if you want to get both, you go ahead and dive in. 400 have been ordered so far, and we are less than 3 hours into the day. I'm going to take another sip of water because my voice is, Excuse me. So you're seeing it right now in the yellow. And that to me is amazing because what you've got is not just silver, right? That's the theme of the whole day. But we've got something for those of you who love your yellow gold, who love your rose gold. You love that edgy, cool looking black. And in some cases, we've even got chocolate as well. So I hope you stay tuned throughout the day, even if you don't consider yourself a through and through silver gal, right? And remember, lots of brand new items today, but as history has already indicated, that does not necessarily mean that they're going to last throughout the entire day. Oh, what a great close-up shot there of that diamond cutting there too. Because when you do diamond cutting, it means any one of very many things. It can mean almost like the look of druzy and kind of like crushed up stones. Or when you have those deeper angles like that, it means you get flash and fire, even from across the room. These are sparkling, even though my camera is a good 15 feet away. Let's take a look at your color choices one more time. Here's the yellow. There's the black. Got it for you in the rose. Then the traditional silver. And we've got the rings to match every single one. 4 easy payments. All that price, all that goodness that you see on your screen goes away at the end of the event. And that's March 1st. And that's on what remains on March 1st. All right, still to come, what you're looking at is one of the most affordable items in the whole show. It's the faceted bead station necklace. It's kind of like the diamonds by the yard look, but in silver. Sale price between $23 and $37. Different lengths available. We'll take you through those. now we bring the swanky music right around 3 o'clock. We're just a couple of minutes away from the Today Special Value. But first, we're going to give you one of the boldest looks in earrings, I think, probably on the entire day. This is the bold twisted oval hoop earring. It's on 6 easy payments of $11.50. Free shipping and handling as well. It will not be reordered, and you're looking at the only presentation on the entire day. Here it is in the true silver. This is 1.5 inch long, but it looks like it would be bigger than that, right? Love that bold look. Here it is in the yellow, and that's yellow gold plated over sterling silver. And then we have it for you in the rose, that beautiful blush. And I know, some days we really should have like a bronzo piece here on the set that we can hold next to these pieces, because for all the world, looks like it would pair beautifully with any of your bronze pieces, or if you are a true rose gold purist, it will go beautifully with that because that is rose gold. All right, so what are you getting here? 1.5 inches long. I'll drop the ruler in on this one to show you. But really, almost more important than that is this measurement. You see that? The width there at the bottom, it's going to taper down, graduate down, and you've got this beautiful, sweeping, swirling, almost like twisted taffy or ribbons swirling in the wind. And that is a deep, deep twist too. So you get a lot of the lights just kind of pouring over all of these different angles. Let's see it in the yellow here too, because oh my gosh. If you're like me, like I would love to have this size of a hoop in gold. It's out of my price range, really. But $69 or an easy pay of $11.50, that's within reach. These are electroformed. And what does that mean? It means there's a silicone core on the interior that prevents this from being a solid silver piece that would drag down your piercing. Be super, super painful too. Here it is in the silver. Look at, I'll sit still for a second. Look at the glisten. It's like they're wet, right? Or like it's actual liquid metal. That to me is the wow. That's the difference when you do a texture or a ribbing or a twist like this. And it's one thing to have maybe the size in the earring. That's okay, that's great. I love that you're giving me a lot of silver. But how are you making it different? How are you making it bold? How are you making it refreshing and unexpected? The twist is the unexpected twist. But the thing is, it doesn't turn it into something that isn't a classic. Instead, it's still classic. And don't think that these aren't as wearable as your 1-inch hoop. You'll see it on Ann here to get a sense. They're noticeable, right? And maybe for all workplaces, it wouldn't be perfectly practical. But when you see it like this, you go, oh, you know what? There's nothing about that that doesn't make it daytime, but turn the sun down. And yeah, they absolutely get 5-star. They get elegant. What they don't look like are $69. Oh my gosh, you've got free shipping and handling here too. This is one of your better deals on the day, especially when you look at the highest easy pay that we offer. This is the only presentation that we will have on these earrings for the entire day. And we've got 25 hours together. Lots of goodies packed in, so not all of them will you see multiple times. These also will not be reordered. So when we sell out of these, they will not be making a return in the form of a reorder. 3 colors for now though, less than $70. Sale price goes up at the end of the event. And wow, what a look for less than $70. And the fact that you've got gold choices too, that's a bonus. All right, in our second hour, and already popular, it's a hot pick. In fact, pay attention when we present the Today's Special Value because I'm wearing the bracelet with the watch. But you have your choice of bracelet or necklace on 6 easy pay. No wonder it's popular. And wait till you hear the gram weights on these bracelets and necklaces. J320282 are made in Italy. All right, you guys, 3 o'clock. I know a lot of you tune in just for this. Oh boy, this is a biggie.